Hey guys, I'm Darren Smart. This is Smart Reselling, and today I have a haul video for you. I've kind of laid it out all on my table for you, so hopefully I should be able to show you all the bits and pieces a bit better. First of all, this lot cost me £190 at auction. It was all the same auction house. Most of that was shipping, to be honest. But first of all, I'll start with these, which were kind of thrown in. These are a few Action Man figures. Nothing major, just literally a couple of these. Probably talking £5–10 each. Nothing really big. However, one thing that is cool, although he is in modern attire, we do actually have an original, I believe it's 1964 Action Man, the one with like the fuzzy hair. He can go for between £10 and £25 depending on condition. So if I got 15–20 quid for him, I'd be quite happy. Next up, I'm going to just kind of show all these as one. Bunch of Barbies, don't know anything about them, to be honest. Which is funny because I didn't even know these were in the lot. And I was watching Steve Green's video the other day where he picked up a bunch of Barbie dolls and realised there's not much money in them. I've got a feeling these are probably going to be the same. Dates are weird. Obviously, you can't go by the date shown on the body because that always says 1966. You can sometimes go by the date that's written on the back of the head. I do have some 1976 ones, but they're stamped with China. What you really want are ones that are stamped with Japan or Hong Kong. When they started to mass make them, them as in Mattel, when Mattel started to mass make them in China for a much cheaper price, the money kind of went out of them. So I'll just probably sell that whole bundle, because what I also got with that bundle, here's actually a few bits of it. There's like a puppy play park, I think it's called, with the dogs that kind of move around and all sorts, and that works as well. So I might just bundle all that up for like 10–15 quid and get rid of it. Next up we have this. Now, for items that I don't know the price of, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flash somewhere on the screen, maybe over here because there's a bit of a white background there, the price of eBay sold or what I feel I can get for it. Now this is an interesting figure. This is a character from an old ITV cartoon called Reboot, and it was actually one of the first cartoons that was CGI, fully CGI, so fully computer generated graphics. And I used to love it, to be honest, when I was a kid. It does have some wear, unfortunately. I think he used to have a tattoo there that's kind of come off. But it's a pretty good figure, pretty good size. I would envision £5–10. If it's more, great. But like I said, I'll flash up any prices should I find them after making this video. We've got some wrestling figures. Normally always some wrestling figures in toy hauls. We have, first of all, a Jakks Pacific John Cena. Not too much money in Jakks Pacific wrestling figures, but we've got a Chris Jericho Mattel. I believe he might be Elite, or he might be basic Mattel. I'm not sure, to be honest. I know that one is definitely Elite. That's The Rock. And then we've got Big Show. Let's put his hand down. Big Show there. It looks kind of like me, but and then we've got Triple H, which is a talking one. And you kind of move his hand and he flicks it back. But unfortunately, I've changed the battery. You can see the talking point there on his back. I've changed his batteries and no go. So I'll just sell that as a normal figure, or I'll at least say it's broke, or just bundle it out with all of the rest. So that's those. We have some Batman figures, which are pretty cool. In fact, these are Batman villains. We have the Penguin. These are the original movie line of the figures. I have actually got, which is really strange, I've actually got this exact setup with the Penguin and the umbrella and the pack. And these Penguin Commandos, there's one. and that one there, fully complete on eBay at the moment for 25 quid for all three of them. And it's just been sitting there for a while. These, unfortunately, are incomplete. There's a few missiles missing. The actual main accessories are there. But then I've also got the original Joker with his hat, which is pretty cool. And originally what you had was you had like a little pipe that went into his back, and it shot water out of his flower that he's wearing on his jacket. Now, luckily, I've actually got the little container for the water, which you squirt, but the pipe's missing. I might be able to source it, or at least sell it as is, and just tell people you're going to need a pipe or a straw or something. Not straw, that's going to be terrible. At least some sort of plastic piping. But that could go, I don't know, 10 or 20 quid for those. We've got this Batman figure, which I believe is Deep Dive Batman or something, including the vehicle that it goes on, cape, all of his accessories and stuff is there, except for the missile that goes in the front. Batman figures are very hit and miss. Some of them can be absolutely worthless, and some of them can do alright. I may get a fiver for him. I've actually got a job lot of 20, I think it's 27 Batman figures, so if it's not great, I'll lob him in with that one. Next up we have classic Lara Croft. This is a £10 figure, no problem. The year on this, I'm not actually sure. Oh, 2005, Playmate Toys. That one will do okay. That one's really good. We have some Batman vehicles. We've got this one here. I can't actually remember the name of this. Yeah, can't remember the name of it, but it's pretty cool. And oh yes, I do. Laser Blade. That's it. Laser Blade. And you can sort of like press the button, and the wings flap out. And funny enough, the figure that goes with him in Laser Batman, I've actually got in that bundle. So I'm going to bundle him with this and try and get 15, 20 quid for it. May not be able to, but we've got to try. This is a 1989 Batman smaller toy with Batman sitting inside. And we've also got a 1990, I believe. It says it somewhere here. Bat Cycle. And if you press the button, the wings come out of the sides. And I believe it's 1990 or 1989. 1990. Not much money in these. There's plenty on eBay trying to get £10 for it. I might just bundle them together and add £10. Right, okay. So we have a few more loose figures just to show you. These I didn't even know were in the haul. So this is a Fred Flintstone figure, and this is based on the movie. So it's based on John Goodman, the actor. And we've also got Pebbles. So I'm just going to bundle those up for a tenner. He seems to go for between £6 and £10 on eBay. So which is strange. But then we've got this character here from Flushed Away, the Disney movie. At least I think it's Disney. No, it's DreamWorks. And she's one of the female characters. I'm not sure why she does that, to be honest. But yeah, she's one of the female characters. I don't know, they're probably worthless, but I'm going to flash up a price if there's any sold. Next up, we've got these, and I know nothing about these. These are a couple of figures or statues or game pieces that were in that lot. And on the bottom, they say MMTV MLP Inc. Combat Hex. Sabertooth Games 2003-2004. This one is Cave Troll, and this one is Tree Bears. My camera may not focus because I've actually turned autofocus off due to the fact it kept focusing in and out during some of my videos. So that's those. Now we have, this is a Men in Black Mikey figure. Not much money in him, to be honest. There's people trying to get a tenner, but they're just not selling. So I may end up making a bundle of figures that aren't that great and just putting them on eBay for £5 or something, just to shift them. So that's that one. This is pretty cool. This is a 1984 Gizmo Gremlin sort of like plastic hollow statue. It's not NECA. It's can't actually remember the name of it. It's such a small. It's Warner Brothers LJN Toys Inc. And that's pretty cool. I think I could probably get 10 or 15 quid for him. I might be wrong, but I'm going to have a look. Then we have a Thunderbird 5 little toy. It's got a battery compartment, so I'm going to see if it actually makes any noises or does something. I don't know what, but I'm going to have a look. I've actually got a Thunderbird bundle coming, which I won for a $5 on eBay, which was like 14 or 15 vehicles or something. So if all else fails, it can go in with those. We have a Harry Potter motion activated fluffy like keyring, brand new and sealed from Tiger Electronics, who are a really good make. Tiger makes some good stuff. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if it's got any value in it, but we'll see. Next up, this was quite weird. It's a signed Lara Croft. I don't know how that was managed, but signed Lara Croft Tomb Raider shower gel and torch set. Still in its pack, unused. Unfortunately, the torch doesn't work, which was surprising as it's never been used. So there's no corrosion in it or anything like that. It just doesn't work. So that I can't imagine anyone other than a collector of Tomb Raider or gaming related material who must, one of these collectors that must have everything. I can't imagine why you'd still want this now, but it's dated 2000, so 18 years old. Shower gel. But we'll see. We'll see if that goes. Then we've got this, which is a Thunderbirds DVD and toy gift set. It's all 5 Thunderbird toys with the Thunderbirds movie DVD, all sealed, brand new. Something like that I might see how it does on Amazon. To be honest, me and Amazon do not get on at all right now. I've sent so little up to Amazon. In fact, I've sent nothing up this year at all. I'm much more. I just prefer eBay now. I prefer just getting hands on with stuff and buying things like this, which is definitely not Amazon type items usually. So yeah, so that's that. Then we've got this guy here. Unfortunately, the value of these have dropped quite a bit, but it's a Robo Sapien. But the cool thing about it is I've got a remote with it as well. This alone can usually do like 10, 15 quid. So that bundle there, probably, I don't know, 20, 25, maybe if I hang about. And of course, if it works, I've got to buy some big ass batteries for him, and also got to put some batteries in this. So if it works, great. If not, then I'll just send him a spares or something and sell that separately, because I can test the remote control to see if at least the signal is being outed even without him working. So right, next up is some more of the bigger stuff. We've got this, which I know nothing about, and it's Blue Box Toys Thumbelina collection, model collection, and it's from 1993. So it's got some value. It's got some age. Sorry, not value. And they're all. I mean, they're all in there. Every single one's in there. And these little like dolls. Don Bluth Limited. And as I say, they're all in there. There's actually 2 of him in there, which is a bit weird, but yeah, it's really strange. But there's, all the characters are in there. I just don't know if there's any value in the set. Let's get our hair out of the way. There you go. So yeah, might be good, might be terrible. We've got to see. Okay, so let's put that over there. So next up we have this, which there's actually a couple of figures in there as well, which I might sell separately, as they come with, for those of you that know about Beetlejuice, the Beetlejuice figures from the cartoon line that was released came with like these little monsters and stuff, little plastic monsters. The two figures that these originally came with were in the box, so I could try and sell them separately, but this is the Beetlejuice Creepy Crawler vehicle, and it's basically his car, Beetlejuice car, and it's all in there. It's made by Kenner. As you can see, it's really nice condition. All the stickers and decals are lovely condition. They usually fade over time and get ripped and torn, but it's perfect. Everything's there. You're only looking, unfortunately, at about 15 and 20 quid on it, but it's something. Then we've got this, which is unfortunately a very, the box is not the best of condition, as you can see, but it is boxed and it's an original Batmobile. And the year on this would be, if I can find it, no, I cannot find it, but it does say on the actual Batmobile 1989, so although it doesn't say on the box, and once again that's the original movie Batmobile, missing the missiles, but that you got like a little switch where the lights come, the missiles come out and the missiles fire, but no missiles, but everything else is absolutely fine. Boot still works as well, boot still opens, so that's pretty cool. So that's a 1989 Batmobile box. I can't remember, I did check up on this, I think it's like 15-20 quid. I've got plenty of Batman figures I can bundle with it if I need to. I don't really want to because I don't have any Batman figures from that age that can really go with it. Not Batman himself anyway. Right, okay, so next up, I'll show you this. This is pretty cool. I think there's about 20-25 quid in him. Gangsters Inc. Patrick O'Brien, aka Iron O'Brien figure. It's got a bit of polystyrene stuck to it, but so yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's as I say, a really large figure, and a quite mean looking dude. And yeah, it's brand new, sealed, so I'll be looking at 20-25. Once again, I will look on Amazon because if it sells and it sells a lot higher, then it'll be stupid of me not to look at Amazon in that instance. But I know on eBay it's like 20-25 quid. Then we got some really nice Star Wars stuff. This is Star Wars Return of the Jedi boxed size Snootles and the Rebo band. Unfortunately, it's missing the microphone stands. That basically, if I show you the box, you'll see they actually stand up with microphones, and they're actually missing just those two microphones. Everything else is there. If I can source those, this is sold for, well, I'm pretty sure it was like 60 or 70 I looked at, maybe even more, complete in a good box. And I must admit, this is a fantastic box for its age. The actual age printed on here is 1983. So I would have been 1 year old, 1 year old even, when this came out. So that's pretty decent. Then we have more Star Wars, which is a much bigger one, and it is the Star Wars Return of Jedi Rebel Transport by Palitoy. This is another one that is trying to get the age. I think it is 1982. So yeah, it would have been the year that I was born. This came out, and luckily it's fully complete, which is cool. So I've seen these go for over £100 alone, but the box isn't great. The plastic over time, white plastic toys, especially vintage toys, they turn like a yellow colour. You may have seen it with some Super Nintendo machines where it turns yellow. This one luckily isn't yellow, but it looks like it has hit a bit of sun in its time, and it's yellowy. It's still whitish enough, but it's not perfect. It's not mint, so I can't sell it as mint. But it's cool. It also feels like there's something inside it. So I may have to learn how to open it up and actually see if there's any figures inside, because that would be pretty cool. So yes, that's that one. And then lastly, yeah, the very last thing, which is this, which is a boxed Return of the Jedi Millennium Falcon, and it's 1983. So once again, a year after I was born. It does work. It says comes with. It says it has a battle alarm sound. It does work, which I was amazed. There was no corrosion or anything in the battery compartment. Unfortunately, it's missing. Let me put this down a sec. It's missing one floor panel. For those of you that are Star Wars fans and have maybe had that back in the day, when you open it up, you get like a hidden floor panel where the floor would come up and you could hide figures underneath, and that would be like their hiding spot. Well, unfortunately, that floor panel is missing, and also one blue strut, which has like a door that comes down so the figures can walk up. It's missing one blue strut. That's it. That's the only thing that's missing. I could probably source them. In fact, I know I can source them. It's just whether or not I can source them for a good price, because things like that tend to be quite expensive to buy parts with. But that's it. That's everything. I'm quite pleased because I've managed to actually get this just over 20 minutes, which is I'm happy about actually. I've got more auction stuff coming. I think I've got another 3 lots coming tomorrow, as well as, well, I don't want to give too much away, but it's my biggest ever auction haul. So I'll show you that tomorrow. That's the due date of when it should be arriving. I actually had to hire a removal team to go get it from the auction house because there was so much of it. So yeah, I will update you tomorrow or the next day, depending on when I can actually sort it all out and present it in a way for you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I've now got to go clean, photograph, and list all this. Cheers.